What's up, everyone? What's happening? What is happening? Come on in the room, people. If you're driving down the street, get it on that iHeart or Spotify or iTunes or Amazon Music, whatever platform you use. Just come on in the room. It's about that time, y'all. It's about that time for what? News in motion. It is about that time for News in Motion. I am so excited to just give you the quick rundown today. So come on in the room, people. Come on in the room. Again, Spotify, iHeart, iTunes, TuneIn, Amazon Music, Stitcher. There's a few others. I just want you to come on in the room. YouTube, Facebook, just come on in the room, people. Come on in the room. I'm so excited to be hanging out with you on this Thursday morning. Hello, somebody. All right, y'all. First things first. Y'all spoiled. Y'all, I want the world to know that the Facebook News in Motion group, they're spoiled. Yep, I'll say that again. I want the world to know that the Facebook Live, the News in Motion Live on Facebook, that group, they're seriously spoiled. I saw how y'all was loving me, feeding in off of y'all, calling out y'all's names yesterday. I told you we can't do that all the time. Do y'all know when we went back and looked at that replay on yesterday, because the team was wanting me to see just what was going on. I just want y'all to know this. I spent 7 minutes calling out y'all's names, fooling with y'all. That's 7 minutes of news. But it was worth it. It was worth it. But we decided to call the team. The team decided to call all of y'all spoiled. They even called me spoiled too. I'm in the group too. Yep. I see you, Kim Edmondson. Yes, y'all are spoiled. And then Kenny Stanley wants to blame me, saying it's all my fault. Look, I loved it. Y'all see I'm trying to sneak in some names right now. And they're already telling me, don't do that. And I got my own. Mom, stop. But I just love y'all. I love hanging out with y'all. I said, y'all, that felt so good yesterday. So they gave me permission to do it every now and then. But I can't do it today. But I wanted to let you all know, y'all some spoiled people. I want the world to know. Y'all, if y'all listening on TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, YouTube, I'm missing some Stitcher. The Facebook, the News in Motion Facebook Live group, they're spoiled. They're spoiled. But guess what? I am too. Y'all notice how I lit up? I was like calling out the names. Hey! All right, y'all. So let's get started with today's news. Today is Thursday, September the 16th, 2021. And it's time for the Thursday headlines, people, on News in Motion. It's time for you. I am your host, Gail Dudley. If you're watching live or watching a replay, whether you're watching it when you get up from the West Coast or another country or whatever, I just want to say hello to all of you. And I'm glad you decided to tune in to hang out with us right here on News in Motion. All right, y'all, we got a lot to talk about. I mean, a lot to talk about. So let's go ahead and get this baby started. Don't y'all just love that? Yeah, I'm still pumped on the music. Yep, that's me. I'm still pumped on the music. All right, y'all, we got some headlines we need to get to today. I mean, some serious headlines we need to get to. Good morning. See, here I go. But I got to call her out. Good morning, Pastor Anita. Y'all, she's about to retire. Girlfriend is retiring. This weekend, the party is going down right here in Central Ohio. Drive through, because numbers are high. But I just want to give her a shout out. And I can, because she earned it. She deserves it. The sister girl is about to retire. And I'm so excited for everything that God is sending her way in this season. So yes, a personal shout out to Pastor, Elder, minister, prophetess, Anita. Lady Overflow is what she calls, what people call her, Dawson. So congratulations to you, sister. Congratulations. All right, y'all. Today's news, I want to mix it up a little bit. So I want to start with this young lady right here. Yep, young lady. This image is courtesy of Associated Press. This write-up is from Associated Press. Y'all, sister girl right here is 103 years young. And she is still hauling lobster. Somebody say hello. Y'all, this sister, this young one right here is still hauling lobsters. Her name is Virginia Oliver. She started at the age of 8. She's in her own boat that bears her own name. I don't want y'all to miss this. She is the oldest lobster fisher in the state of Maine and possibly the oldest one in the world. Virginia Oliver is at it regularly, faithfully tends to her traps off Rockland, Maine, with her 78-year-old son, Max, who you see in the background. I don't know about y'all, but I tell you this. If she can move at 101, and I'm leaving a picture up there just for a moment so y'all can check her out. If she can do this at 101, imagine what we could do if we would just put our minds to it. Seriously, y'all, she's been doing this since the age of 8. She is now 101 years old. Again, the image is courtesy of Associated Press. The write-up is as well. So come on, y'all. I need to hear from y'all. What is it that's on your bucket list that you want to do? What do you want to do? Come on, y'all. She's 101 and she's doing it regularly with her 78-year-old son. First of all, there must be some good genes. Hello, somebody. There must be some good genes right there. So tell me. Yep, Mary Jenkins, 101. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you would like to do? I'm just excited about Virginia Oliver. She's jamming, if you ask me. She is jamming. All right, y'all. Washington Post is reporting that President Biden on Wednesday threw his full support behind the Pentagon's top uniformed officer who has come under fire because of a new book called Pearl by Bob Woodward and Robert Costa. Yeah. When I'm reading everything that they're saying, I think he was protecting us. Because at this point, if you read the book, and I've now read the book, if you read the book, you will see that there are many people, including Millie, who was thinking that the old occupant was losing it a little bit. So he went to contact China after the insurrection on January the 6th to say, no, we good, because the China official wanted to know, were we okay? Like, is there something going on? Do we need to get strapped up? Are y'all getting ready to come after us? And he was, no, we good, it's all under control. So, and of course, Rubio and Cruz and Holly and all of them Rand Paul are talking about he needs to be removed. Talking about Millie. Really? But Biden said, no, I'm good. Biden said, he says, and I quote, I have great confidence in General Milley. Yeah, that's what he told the White House reporters following calls from the occupant and, his Republican allies on Capitol Hill for the removal of General Mark Milley as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And, Biden says, I have full confidence. Okay, but Biden, I'm not sure I got full confidence in you right now. Let's just keep that clear. Look, fair and balanced reporting, y'all. Fair and balanced reporting. And Biden, you holding on to that podium like a crutch. Now, go take your vitamins. Go do your jogging, around the White House or around the lawn or something. I'm going to need you to lift some weight. Come on, brother. Come on now. I know you old, but I know some people older than you that's running around. Nancy's still wearing her stilettos. Come on. Now, okay, I'll leave him alone. All right, yesterday I said we was going to share about the bank accounts with the $600 we was going to share today, but I'm pushing that to next week because I can. We will share that next week on the banks reporting on accounts. I'm currently working with the CPA. Who has some major followings, trying to work out how they can do it here on the East Coast. That means they'll be getting up at 4:25 to be online. But they have been studying this, so I reached out to them. So we've been talking back and forth, and so we're trying to bring them on next week. So we're going to hold that. We're going to hold that. If you notice, the news is putting out there just a little bit. I want it to be one of the first ones to report it, which I kind of did yesterday. But we're just going to hold off on that because I want to make sure you're getting all the correct, detailed information on that. All right, y'all. Elizabeth Towns, what did you say? She said Biden holds onto the podium like, geez, how long I gotta stand here? He does. And he says, they're like, oh. I'm like, Biden, come on. They're looking at you. Now, we talked about when homie couldn't walk down the ramp. We're going to talk about you too. Fair and balanced reporting. All right, y'all, get this. Get this. I'm pumped today. Can y'all tell I'm all the way live today? Latrice says, because I can. Translation is my show. It is my show. You got that right, girl. It belongs to me. Yep, y'all. And trust me, I really would like Beyonce on here because I can't get that song out of my head when I'm pumped up like this. I woke up like this. I need to get the rights, not the rights. I need to get permission to share that song. I don't think she'll give it to me, but I can wish for it, right? Talking about what's happening, boom. That's our sponsor for this month. And she's our sponsor next month too. But that's our sponsor. And on this wrist, I have one of her pieces on, Latrice Jones from Luxurious Life. You can go to theluxuriouslife.com to get pieces of your own. And yes, I mix and match, so everything is not from Luxurious Life, but this is. And this right here, I get compliments all the time when I'm, at the grocery store pulling out the credit card or whatever. You're like, oh, I like that. My name is Latrice Jones. Go to theluxuriouslife.com and order some too. I don't know if she still has this piece, but I just wanted y'all to know that that's what's happening. With that being said, did y'all know this? Y'all, we are, y'all gonna be mad at me for this, but we are 107 days from the new year. Yes, we are. We are 107 days from the new year. We are 100 days from Christmas. We are 69 days until the night before Thanksgiving. I'm straight crazy, y'all. Y'all, we are 45 days until Halloween. Get your candy ready. Only time I really kind of eat it anymore. And here's the most important deadline I want to give to you. Y'all, we are just a couple months shy or a couple months before candidates' filing dates. You want to run for office? The candidates' filing dates will start closing on December the 13th, 2021. Now, that one, they're the first one. That's a Texas date. Yep. But the main election, I'm that excited about it, is November the 8th, 2022. 2022. Yep. You want to get more information on these filing dates. You want to get more information even on your voting records. You want to get more information, go to this website right here. Bam. ncsl.org. It'll tell you all the filing dates for every state if you're interested in running for office and what offices are available. Yep, I do the work for you. I just need you to go out there and file. Yep, it'll tell you what's the last day to register to vote. It will tell you when early voting is starting. It's a wealth of information. So if we know there's 107 days before the new year, you need to know about the timeline to go ahead and file your registration to run for office. And go ahead. And if you want help in running for office, I can give you a list of names and consultants who can help you do that. But that's where you go to learn more. Yeah. See, I look at those days just like I look at the Christmas filing deadlines and all other dates. Yeah. No, Deborah Johnson, I'm not filing to run for office. I'm not doing that. I keep thinking about it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Now, y'all, let's go to other news. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Let me sip on my orange juice only. There's nothing in here. And this beautiful News in Motion mug. Hold on, let me just take a sip. That says, and it tastes better in this mug too. It does. Y'all, Florida A Florida chiropractor has reportedly signed more than 500 medical exemptions for parents who want their children to opt out of new mask mandate issued by Sarasota County, one of several defying the Governor Ron DeSantis, a Republican governor, ban on mask requirements in school. I didn't know they were MDs. But anyway, the Sarasota County school spokesman, Craig Managella, told the Sarasota Herald Tribune, say that real fast, wow, that the local chiropractor, Dan Bush, and the Bush is one that everybody knows, no relation, is even spelled different, has signed about 1/3 of all medical exemption forms it had received in response to its mask mandate, which officially went into effect on Monday. That happened. Y'all, people were in line for 4, 5, 6 hours waiting for them to sign. And this one lady said that we was in there all about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Did he even check your child out? Because they just don't want them to wear a mask. Well, Sarasota came back behind them and said, oh, no, Skippy, we can't throw these out. And at that time, I think it's about a little bit over 600 now exemptions. No, if you don't have it from an MD, from a physician, from somebody who fits this profile, try again. You gonna put them masks on. Yeah, you gonna go that far? Y'all, that's risking lives. I'm like, what is happening right now? I don't get it. Wear a mask. If you don't want to do it for coronavirus, do it for the fact that you ain't been sick. You ain't been sick if you've worn your mask. You have not been sick. Whatever. All right, y'all, to boost or not to boost? That's the question of the hour. Y'all, there's so much confusion. The Biden administration said yes. Others said no. Dr. Fauci seems confused. Israel's chart shows that it's a must to be boosted. Numbers are up in the U.S., so you would think we would go ahead and get the boost. Listen, don't let me die because other people don't want to participate and become a part of herd immunity. Don't let me die. But okay, so we got some confusion here. I don't know what we should do. But on Wednesday, the Food and Drug Administration offered the first public look at Pfizer's application for booster coronavirus shot, just before an outside advisory committee of experts meet on Friday to recommend whether or not the agency should approve the company's request. CNN is reporting, now y'all, this number should make you go, what? CNN is reporting that 1 in every 500 U.S. residents, that ain't a lot of people, have died from COVID-19. Stop right there. 1 in every 500 U.S. residents have died of COVID-19. 1 in 500. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a believer. I read the Bible. I kept thinking about that hyssop, like going marking over the door. Like, let me mark over my door so you can keep passing on corona. 1 in 500 U.S. residents, people. Come on. What is this? As of Tuesday night, 663,913 people, this is based on Johns Hopkins numbers, have died of COVID-19. And this is according to their data. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the U.S. population has, as of April 2020, was 331.4 million people. That's how they came up to 1 in every 500. I'm trying to see what you're saying. Kim says, I heard the term trans-vaccinated yesterday. Those that aren't vaccinated but identify as vaccinated. Wow, we doing that now? Demia says, Kim Emerson, that's called a liar. I agree. Boom, Demia, call it what it is. They're just a straight up liar. Listen, it's crazy. Y'all, the country's averaged more than 152,300 new COVID cases each day over the past week. As of Tuesday, 152,300, more than 13 times than what it was on June the 22nd, when the average was at its lowest in 2021 of 11,303 daily. So y'all, come on. June 22nd, we were at 11,303 daily. Now we're at 152,300. There's a problem. Houston, we have a problem, but Houston doesn't care. We have a problem. All right, y'all, the U.S. average of 1,805 new COVID-19 deaths each day over the week as of Tuesday. Those numbers are going up. Don't worry if you're a Patreon member. Don't worry. I'm putting these stats in there. I know I'm throwing y'all a lot of numbers. So if you're interested, check this out. I'm going to put these stats in there later. Now, y'all, this is significantly higher than the low average of the year, which was 218. So, y'all, even with that, we've gone from 218 deaths to 1,805 per day. Yo, we got a problem. We really do have a problem. And then get this. I get people sending me stuff from the other side of the aisle. And I'm like, this is not a political issue. This is real. This is science. This is happening. Y'all, somebody tried to pull this I had COVID stuff. And I'm thinking, okay. And I waited for something, and they kept going. And I said, they go, I know you don't know anything. My daughter had COVID. She wasn't doing good. So give me something else. Like, don't come at me with that. Don't give me your political party stance. Give me health and science. Like Mary Jenkins on here is always talking about build your immunity. Kenya Harrison's always talking. She's a scientist. Hello, somebody. She's telling us what's right. We have physicians. And then I told this person, and here's the thing. She's a friend. I love her dearly. I told this person, I said, look, she was upset about something that I reported about Florida being unvaccinated. I said, it's factual information. And that came from the Florida Health Department. Now what? And it's like, don't come at me like that, because I'm going to come back with you with numbers and with factual information. Don't give me your political stance. Don't give me your Trumpisms. Give me what's factual. This is science. And yeah, I got my shot. Got my second one. Waiting on a booster. Hello, somebody. Don't play with me with that. And the other thing is, I want to make sure I'm very clear on here as I share with this person. I have never told any one of you, any viewer, any person watching it live or replay to go out and get this shot. We've offered the shots because we're in partnership with OSU East, the Ohio State University East Medical Center, but I have never said that. So when I started, I said, show me where I demanded people go get shots. Show me that. Now, if truth be told, all of our social responsibility should be encouraging people to do what's right for their body and their family. Yeah, that's our social responsibility. But y'all, these numbers right here should cause pause to all of us. Yeah, you're right, Kenya. People do not believe the science. I think we done had more scientists and doctors than anybody I know. I didn't know everybody had those medical degrees, but okay. So y'all, there's my stuff on that. All right, there it is. I think I left off a few more numbers. I'll tell you this. With only 54% of the population fully vaccinated, the rate of people initiating vaccinations each day, more than 341,900, is a 4% drop from last week, which was 28% drop from a month earlier, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention data. Y'all, I am never going to give you numbers that I have not researched the heck out of them. Okay, and if I find a number or share a number that's not correct, y'all know by now I come back and correct myself. But these numbers come directly, and I don't play with this. All right, getting off my soapbox. Y'all, the SpaceX launches all tourist crew. Yeah, they did that Wednesday night. SpaceX first private flight streaked into orbit Wednesday night with two contest winners, a health care worker, and their rich sponsor. Okay. Yeah. Heck, this is what I have to say about that. I think all of us should just start taking risks and doing unusual things. I don't know. We talking 1 in 500 people have died of COVID. Not people. 1 in 500 residents have died of COVID. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I should see if I can win a trip to orbit. Oh, no. There you go. All right, y'all. Number 8. Yesterday's testimonies. of 4 U.S. gymnastic superstars who testified before Congress should give us a clue as to why Simone Biles stayed seated during the Olympics. When I listened to each one of those young ladies yesterday, I thought, wow, I don't even know how you still tumbling. I don't even know how you're still doing this. So y'all, seriously, we should pray for those 4 young ladies. And I still say they're young ladies. And we should pray that they get the help they need mentally to push past this. We saw for ourselves how Simone Biles, like, I just can't do this. My mental is not connecting. My mental is not connecting. I knew then that she was struggling. After the testimonies yesterday, I said, all of these young ladies are struggling. They're struggling in their everyday lives because of what happened. And they let the FBI know, you mishandled this. You mishandled this. And you need to fix this and never allow this to happen to anyone else. Never. So there's that. All right, y'all. So what's happening with News in Motion? Y'all know I'm all in today. I'm just all in today. So let you know what's happening. So again, y'all, we're now only Monday through Thursday, and then Friday, the podcast. The podcast is uploaded at midnight. So midnight tonight, the podcast is already out there, and you can watch it on every platform where you listen to your podcast. When you're doing that, please be sure to do a couple things for us. Number one, please download the podcast, listen to it, and then rate the podcast. Rate it for us. Please do that. That helps our algorithm on all platforms so more people can tune in and get this relevant commentary with the call to action mixed with an inspirational message on a daily basis. So that's how you find the podcast. Our podcast is called Nimosa Fridays. That's Nimosa Fridays. Thanks again to Mike Nicholson for coining that term for us, Nimosa Fridays. All right, y'all, our next headline. Revisiting Dr. Kim Carter's talk from Monday. Y'all, first, Patreon. Patrons, check your email. We will have our private session, Zoom session with Dr. Kim Carter on Tuesday, September the 21st from 6 to 7 p.m. Yeah, we took that 30 minutes and drug it out to 60 minutes because we know you're going to have questions. If you have any questions about credit and you're on Patreon and you're joining, if you have any questions about your credit score, how to save or whatever, send those to us. Immediately send those to us. You can send it to this email right here. Maybe, yep, here you go. You can send it to this email right here, newsinmotionwithgail@gmail.com. Send us your questions. We want to get these questions over to Dr. Kim sooner than later so that she can make sure that she is weaving this into her entire presentation. And yes, you'll be able to ask questions on the live private Zoom conversation. But if she has some of your questions beforehand, she will make sure that becomes a part of the presentation. So again, send your questions here. If you are not on Patreon, you're like, well, I don't want to be a part of that. Boom, you can sign up for Patreon today. Right here is the address, www.patreon.com/newsinmotion. You don't want to miss any of this. So go ahead and sign up. We're talking, remember, the $5 Patreon is gone. Yeah, those are for all the first responders. That's gone. As of September the 1st, it is now $15 a month. Y'all, that's 3 cups of coffee. Don't trip on me. Don't trip on me. You spend that. Never mind, I'll leave that alone. On a bottle of wine. Okay, now, so the second thing I want to share with you is she mentioned $1,000. No, we're not giving $1,000 away to nobody. Ain't happening. Yes, it will be recorded, Kimberly Graves. It will be recorded. No, you're an hour behind. It will be recorded. But you still have to be a Patreon. Now, let me also share this. The recording will be locked. Yeah. So only if you have the code, and the code will only be, you can only use the code once. Trust me, y'all, the team is watching to see who comes in. If you're not a patron, they're going to have a Patreon list in front of them. If you're not a News in Motion Patreon and you try to get into the private, it ain't happening. Yeah, y'all, we got to do those things. So just come and join us. Why push it and argue it? Just come and join us, okay? So the $1,000 goal. She talked about selling things to reach a $1,000 goal. So to pay off bills, to raise her credit score. So here's what we want you to do this weekend. If you're serious about doing this, go through your closets. Go, if you have a basement, check out the things in the basement, garage, all them boxes you haven't opened, open them up. See what's in it. Hopefully you have a marker on top of the boxes and you know what's going to be in those boxes. You're going to open it up. Yep. Garage, same thing. Office, if you have an office thing, same thing. Car, believe it or not, some of y'all got some stuff in y'all's trunk or in the back seat. Go through all of these things. Now, you're going to have 2 pals. Pals for giveaway? 2 pals. 2, not 3. You ain't keeping nothing. If you haven't opened this stuff by now, you don't want it. 2 pals, 1 for giveaway. That's where you're going to take stuff to your Goodwill, Salvation Army, the human trafficking centers, the domestic violence centers, anything like that. You're going to give those things away. Oh, gosh, time is going. Let me keep going. You're going to give those things away. And then you're going to have a pal for items to sell. Now, you're going to have those pals. Then you're going to do some research. Y'all, it takes work to do this. You're going to do some research on pricing. Yeah, you're just going to research. Go Google, go to eBay, go to Craigslist, go to Poshmark, or whatever. You're going to see what some of the pricing is. Now, you cannot price above that unless your stuff still has tags on it or it looks like it's brand new. All right, that's the only way you will up those prices. So look on Poshmark, eBay, look for garage sales, go to Facebook sales, etc. And that's where you're going to post your items. You're going to have to take pictures. You can use it with your smartphone. They take great pictures. Make sure there's no dirty dishes in the sink behind your pictures. Y'all, have a space. Put a white cloth down on your floor and put pictures. Take some good lighting. Get different angles. Post them. Give them catchy title names. Let people know what they're buying. The size, the waist size, if it's clothing, the length size, the neck, the necklace sizes, ring sizes, whatever. Give them everything you would want to know when you're buying online. And then start selling. Hello, somebody. You can do it. Our goal is to get to $1,000. And we were going to say the end of this month, but let's take it to October the 15th. That gives us a good month to try to sell things. And then we want you to report into us. We were going to do a giveaway, but after talking with our attorney, she's like, no, how are you going to know people actually sold? That means you'll be into their personal information. Gail, there's too many risks. That's a no. And I paid her to listen to her, so I needed to listen to her. But those are ideas. Yes, Ken, your presentation is everything. So y'all, our Ministry in Motion message is coming out of Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 through 21. And this is the English Standard Version. This goes with what we're doing. Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But lay it up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, hello somebody, there will your heart be also. Y'all, stop holding on to stuff thinking you're going to do something with it. You ain't doing nothing with it. You're not doing anything with it. If you even want to say, well, I'm trying to get back down that size because I really like that outfit. Stop. Just put it on Poshmark. And then when you get to the size you want to get to after you pay down some bills, go and buy something else that you're going to fall in love with. This time, stay that size. Hello, somebody. I'm talking to myself, too. Seriously. Y'all, we got to let go of some things. You know, when you're going through your closets this week in the basement, the garage, or whatever, start letting go of some things. You look and say, oh, I really like this. What are you doing with it? Why are you holding on to it? That's what you call a hoarder. You want to let those things go. There are people right now that's coming from Afghanistan. There are people right now who have lost a lot of things because they faced foreclosure. They were kicked out and their stuff was put on the end of the sidewalk. And people came through and took what they wanted to, trash the rest, or put it in the back of a trash truck. They're needing some stuff. Yeah, they can go to Goodwill and buy things for $1, $2, $3, but why not bless them and give it to them? So those things that you're holding on to, somebody needs that crib. Come on, your son, your daughter, they're now 40 years old. Why you still have that crib in the basement? Get that crib out of there. And if you say, "Well, I'm waiting for my crib," those rails for those babies, it's not even going to be work. It's not even fitting the standards now. So give that crib away. Give those car seats away. Give that stroller away. If you know, come on now, you got 15 years between children. You didn't have another child. And if you do, you're going to need to go get some new stuff anyway, because that stuff probably got some mothballs on it. Give those things away. You got that camera. It's still in the box. You thought you were going to use it. You never decided to use it, but it was sentimental to you because your ex-boyfriend gave it to you. He's called X. Go ahead and sell that. You don't need that. You don't need no remembrance of him or her if it's a her. And you say, "Oh, I love her." Let that go. She gone. He's gone. Go and get something else. Y'all stop holding on to things. This helps us learn how to let go and let things fall into the hands of other people. Yeah, we need to let these things go. Stop holding on to things. God wants us to trust him. See, we have this consumerism mentality. Yeah, I'm going there today. We have this consumerism mentality. We also have a impoverished mentality. And that's why we hold on to things, thinking that one day we may use it or need it. No, if you're not using it right now, it's time for you to let those things go. I know some of you are saying, "Can you please get off of this?" Nope, you holding on to all these coffee mugs. How many do you use a day? Put them up on sale. Believe it or not, people buy these things. They do. They really buy these things. Now, let me be very clear. Clean your clothes first before you give them away or sell them. Clean them. Just put it in some cold water on gentle cycle, hang it up to dry, iron it, and then take the pictures and put it up. Y'all, we're trying to help you. We're now using this broadcast, this medium, this platform to help you save money. We looked at our demographics. The majority of us are Black and brown people. The majority of us are from the age of 43 up to about 72. That's the majority of us. We do have some younger millennials on here. We have our 23s, 24s, we even have some teens. We even have some high school students on here. We do. But when we look at the median, we're saying, okay, our demographics are basically Black and brown people. So I'm now using this platform to empower all of us, me included. And I hope you're here for the journey with us. We're going to become debt free. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Kim Carter, for giving us that start. We're going to become debt free. And we're going to become debt free. I have this crazy goal for us, y'all, by Easter 2022. We're going to become debt free. After we become debt free, the next thing I want us to do is start buying up property. Yeah, collectively. Hester, I'll be reaching out to you for that. Y'all, I have some plans. The other thing I want us to do, because y'all know my main thing is helping those who are food insecure. We want to tackle that as well. So y'all, that's our start. That's our start. Excuse me. So with that in mind, I want all of y'all to have a fabulous weekend. And if you know anybody who is reputable, who could join us with our Financial Motion series, please have them email me at newsinmotionwithgail@gmail.com. We're serious about this. And together, we can make it happen. Until Monday, everyone, clean out those closets.